Rolling. Go for it.
Hey, welcome to Joke Code, everyone. Aaron, you did a little Gary there at the beginning.
Yeah, I forgot my own catchphrase.
Rolling and then go for it back to back. Yeah, classic. Welcome to Joke Code, everyone. This is episode 104. This is a solo podcast today. This is just me with my Puppies Make Me Happy shirt. Fun little shirt here that I think I got from Strider, maybe. And also, congratulations to Strider.
Yeah.
Has he talked about this?
Oh, yeah.
Are we able to say this?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Strider is a married man. Congratulations, Strider, and now his dank wife.
Yep.
Got married over the weekend in a private ceremony, as they say in the celebrity world.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like their immediate families. I hope he has like a party later this summer. I want to party.
That would be awesome, yeah.
I mean, you got to have something for the friends.
Yeah.
We want I mean, don't you guys want gifts?
Seriously.
I mean, don't you guys want money? Have people there. Let's get together. You know, we'll throw back some. We'll dance. We'll have a good time. So, yeah, good for them. Getting married. First one of the squad. I assume JT or Chad will be next, but maybe I'll jump them. I'm a guy, I could get married quick. You don't know.
Yeah.
Once I find that girl, I'm like, let's do it. Let's get married.
Let's do it. We're old. Let's do it.
Well, that's the thing. It's like, you know, I'm pushing 40. It's like, are my friends going to want to come to a wedding? It's like, hey, the window's closed on the wedding time.
They'll still want to come, but it will definitely be like, oh, really? There's still a wedding to go to?
Yeah, I mean, everyone's got, like, gray hairs now.
Is it his second? No.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. Everyone's got kids. Gonna be a lot of kids running around. People can't make it. Yeah, it's like, hey, I mean, what are we gonna have, a bachelor party? My bachelor party's gonna be at the old folks' home. But
I mean, it'll be done early.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll have dinner at 4. Play some cards till about 7:30, and then it's lights out. It's time for bed. But yeah, so good for Strider.
Hell yeah.
And his dank wife. Great people, good for them. I said I wouldn't criticize my drivers that give me rides here, and I won't, but I'll just say that's not our smartest people out there driving. And I could say that because I was a driver. Some wrong turns were made, and it's a little frustrating to watch. And that's all I'm going to say about it, because I said I would not criticize these drivers.
Well, sometimes GPS gets wonky.
Yeah, sometimes you got to know not to trust the GPS. Trust your instincts. My fellow men out there.
I don't know. I did that once, and I lost an entire hour in traffic.
What, for trying to go around the navigation?
Yeah. I gained an entire hour of traffic.
Well, you know, that was a gamble you took, and I think it's worth it. You got to take risks sometimes in traffic and say, hey, maybe this is the right way to go. This wasn't the right way, but yeah, I don't want to harp on it. So I was, I haven't seen this happen really. Like, okay, so I went to After work the other night, I was with my friends Ben Branfin and Felicia Folks, friends of Joe Code, frequent listeners, and both have been guests. We hit the Wendy's drive-through late night, as you do. You go to work, you work hard, you come out hungry. It's 2 a.m. I need to eat a little bit before bed. I'm not going to bed hungry. We go to the Wendy's drive-thru, and I get my usual Dave's Double and then spicy chicken sandwich. Just the sandwiches, no combos. No combos for me.
Okay.
Not a big combo guy.
You do it.
I don't want the drink.
You're gonna do it dry.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want the drink.
Yeah.
They're offering all these different sodas or, pops, if you will. I don't want it.
You can get a Frosty
Yeah, you could.
instead of a soda.
Yeah, I've got there's going to be a Frosty mention here coming up.
Nice.
Yeah, I got that. Felicia gets they have this new thing called the Ghost Pepper Ranch chicken sandwich. Which I believe is gonna give you a little punch.
Yeah.
That's spicy. It's Ghost Pepper Ranch, Ghost Pepper Cheese, Ghost Pepper fried onion straws. A lot of hotness there. Felicia got that combo. She went combo.
No thanks.
Ben and Ben gets a large fries and a chocolate Frosty. And then we go home. Well, they give me a ride home. They drop, as I'm like getting out of the car, Ben goes, "Did they give me the Frosty?" No Frosty.
Oh.
How do you pull away without the Frosty?
Yeah, that's on them. That's on Ben.
That is on Ben. That's what I'm saying. You can't. It's not like if it was something in the bag, they forgot my fries because you didn't look in the bag.
Yeah.
But the Frosty's being handed to you. And the Frosty's usually going to be coming first. That's on. It's like, where's your head at?
Get it together.
He was trying to blame it on because he asked the person in the drive-thru for a separate bag because I was going home with my items. And I guess he got flustered in all the separate bag talk. But to pull away without the Frosty is really unheard of. That's a rookie move.
Yeah.
If I've ever seen one. Can't happen. Especially because if you're in a Frosty mood, like, you're going to make sure you get that. If I order a Frosty, there's no way I'm going to leave without it.
Yeah.
You kidding me? Man. So I guess they went back and hopefully got it. I don't know. I haven't talked to them since.
I sure hope they did.
I didn't see them.
Because that's a real sad way to end the night.
Yeah, I didn't see them yesterday. I don't know. Maybe they didn't get the Frosty, and then maybe they were at home crying all day. Maybe because we were there right before close too. So maybe the doors were locked, lights were out, and the person in the drive-thru window was scarfing down the Frosty as they pulled up. Nice going, Ben. Yeah, we can't be making mistakes out there like that. Come on, Ben. Oh yeah, by the way, that was my This Sucks for the week. I was going into the whole Wendy's talk, and then I was supposed to hit it here with the This Sucks is Ben leaving without the Frosty. That is the This Sucks. Because as all those things that I've said, the Frosty is like the treat of the meal. You're looking forward to that Frosty. You know you can't not have that Frosty.
Yeah.
So there we go. That sucks. And I hope he got it.
Yeah.
I'm going to find out. I'll keep everyone updated.
You gonna try this Grimace shake that they have at McDonald's?
What's going on with that?
It's purple. And it may be fruit flavored.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it.
Well, yeah, they don't. They haven't said what the flavor is.
They might have. I just haven't seen. I've only seen a commercial that says, it comes with Grimace's favorite meal or whatever for his birthday, and then, which we all know he's a taste bud.
Yeah, I was gonna say Grimace, as I've learned, I believe from you, Aaron, that Grimace is a taste bud.
He's a giant taste bud.
That's what Grimace is supposed to be.
Yeah.
He's not a monster. He's a taste bud.
Mm-hmm. He's not a jujube.
Yeah.
He's a taste bud.
Yeah, that is a clever thing. The mascot is a taste bud. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, McDonald's quite innovative in that. Now, we got to get to some more fantastic food talk. Now, this is kind of the moment we've all been waiting for.
Yeah, I was going to say, I hope this is coming.
Aaron, did you happen to see my
I did.
latest Instagram post?
I did.
Joe eats pancakes with sour cream. I did it.
Wow.
I did it, and I am here to talk about it.
Please do, because I feel like you don't really review it so much as you're like, yeah, get some.
Yeah. Yeah, the Joe Eats is more just a comedy. I want people to laugh at those videos and just find them fun. But yeah, I go to Mel's, my late night diner spot, and I order the old-fashioned buttermilk pancakes. That's what they call them. You got to dress up the name. You can't just put on the menu pancakes. Mm-hmm. So we got to make them sound amazing. Old-fashioned buttermilk pancakes. I order them.
This is after work?
This is after work. I got my $20 from Sour Cream Dave.
Yeah.
I got a fresh Andrew Jackson. I wrote Sour Cream Dave on it. No, but but yeah, this is after work, and yeah, I'm doing this. We're going to the diner. I'm in kind of a sweet tasting mood. Want a little sweet tonight, and I do it. Old-fashioned buttermilk pancakes. I'll take butter with it, syrup, and a sour cream, and a side of sour cream. And the server just goes, we can make that happen. You're damn right you can. You got sour cream back there. You got containers. You just dollop some into the little container for me. Throw it in there.
Did you follow up at all? Like, has he ever heard of this before?
No, I didn't do that. Yeah, I should have asked about that.
Yeah.
I mean, he wasn't taken aback.
Yeah.
But
maybe then he's a vet.
Yeah, I should have asked if people have done that. And I told him, I'm like, hey, for my podcast, people have been telling me to do it. He's like, yeah, that's cool. So everything comes out, which, and I like that they brought all the stuff first. I had the butter, the syrup, and the sour cream before I had the pancakes. So I'm dipping my finger into the sour cream a little bit, getting myself lathered up a little bit on the tongue with the sour cream.
Sure.
Yeah, so the pancakes come out. 3 beautiful stacked pancakes, good size, tasty pancakes in and of themselves. I lather them up with butter. Each individual pancake, you got to lift up. You got to butter all of them. I want them all buttered, not just the top. And then, the butter's not going to, it's not going to get to all the other ones. I got to load it all up, butter them up, syrup them up, and then I spread the sour cream on top of the pancakes, and then I dug in. And what I got was, so with the syrup and then the sour cream tang, it reminded me, this is how my taste buds took it. This is how my grimaces took the... This is how my taste buds accepted the sour cream pancakes. It was received by my taste buds as strawberry, like if I were to have strawberries and whipped cream on there. Because the sour cream, it kind of looks like whipped cream, and then the tang of the sour cream reminds you of the tang of strawberries. Because I've had pancakes with strawberries and whipped cream before.
Sure.
So my tongue, my taste buds received it in the same way. So as far as my taste buds are concerned, oh, he's just eating pancakes with strawberries and whipped cream. And that's what it tasted like, quite honestly.
Huh.
Yeah. Pretty interesting. Overall, good. Would I do it again? I don't know. But yeah, because sour cream is tangy. So, and we don't really, I guess I don't really acknowledge strawberries as tangy, but they are. If you think about it. There's a tang. Little tang. So, yeah, the thing is, I eat pancakes 3-4 times a year tops. Not a huge pancake guy. So, I might do it again, possibly. It was worth trying. It's not something I'd be like, I would tell people, oh man, you gotta have this. You know, this ain't the steak on the spicy potato taco at Taco Bell. This ain't that kind of excitement. But it's good, and I recommend people try it. It's worth trying. So I would say get out there, try it. It's a fun thing to do, sour cream on pancakes. So, yeah, it was a fun experience. And I posted that video at like 3 a.m. So, it got a good amount of heat, but when you post that late at night, it kind of I didn't get my usual engagement, but it got a good amount. But Sour Cream Dave, yeah, good looking out, and I was glad I was able to follow through. Aaron, well, you haven't had that yet, right?
I have not. No.
Have you been to Taco Bell recently?
I have not.
All right.
Still need to do it.
Yeah, still waiting on Aaron's review of the spicy potato soft taco with steak and sour cream, which I was sent a message on Instagram. There's someone who he named that in his Taco Bell app the Joe Marrese. Yeah, let me see how he did it. Yeah, on his Taco Bell, like in his My Favorites, yeah, he edited the name of the spicy potato soft taco, and then the add-ons are down there. Add steak, add reduced fat, sour cream. That's what Taco Bell offers, by the way, too, if you're worried about the sour cream. Yeah, it's reduced fat. And then he has it titled the Joe Marrese. That's awesome. That's from Tyler. Tyler, good call. Yeah, let's make that happen. I'll go down to Irvine and meet with the big wigs down there and try to get that pushed through. Let's call it the Joe Marrese. And And I was talking to Aaron. I had mentioned this to you about everyone's like, okay, what's going to be the new bracket? We just did the grilled meats. Yeah, food and beer are great brackets. I believe it was Sky God had commented with a TV sitcoms bracket, but then I saw that it was gone. So I don't know, Sky God, what's going on? Did maybe you're revising it? Maybe you're like, hey, wait, I got to rethink it. And I don't. I remember his first. I just remember the first. The first pairing. I remember he had the number 1 seed as Cheers, and then the number 8 was That 70s Show.
Oh, that's an easy.
I mean, I know I know we're food, beer, and men expert, but TV sitcoms could be something we do here. That could be more of one that people could bully me over because you didn't see that. But I'll say this about TV sitcoms, and I've said this before. If we're going to do a TV sitcom bracket, just know that 70s Show and Seinfeld are my favorite shows ever. So those two are going to be tough to beat.
I would not have guessed That 70s Show.
Oh, I loved that show. That and Seinfeld. Well, here's the thing about those two shows, in my opinion. Everyone on both of those shows is funny. Like, there's comedy coming from all the people. That's what I love about those shows. And you have the different contrast of characters.
And one of them on That 70s Show is a rapist.
Yeah, there is that.
I mean, Seinfeld's got a little something to answer for, too.
Shouldn't laugh at that.
Yeah.
I don't mean to laugh. But, yeah, no. Yeah, there are those things that have come out. But in regards to the show itself, the writing and the different characters, like, that 70s Show, you have Red Foreman. He's the hard-ass Korean War veteran. And then he's got this nerdy son who's into Star Wars and, just different, not an athlete, not really a man's man, and just kind of the way he makes fun of him. Kitty, the wife, was funny. Kelso's like an idiot. Jackie and Donna, like, even the girls were funny. Even the side characters. And of course Fez, you got the foreigner. And then you got the rebel, Hyde. It was a great blend of. Donna's dad was funny. Bob Pinciotti. I mean, it's a good. And then it was a good show that, like, I remember my mom really liked it too. She would always laugh watching it.
But it was up against Cheers there in that first bracket. I mean, that's.
Well, see, that's the thing. If that's going to be the bracket for me, that's an upset right there.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll take that 70s Show over Cheers.
I'd fight in the opposite direction.
I mean, I just loved that show. I thought it was great, and it's like, because you could relate a lot to the characters too. Because in Cheers, they're all like grown adults. That 70s Show, it's mostly teenagers. So, like, when that show was coming, when I was watching it a lot, I was younger, and it was like I was around their age. So. And then Seinfeld, of course, is just great.
Yeah.
I mean, Seinfeld would probably win it for me in the sitcom bracket. But we would have to see. But yeah, we need a new bracket. We're looking for ideas, people. If anyone's got one, throw it at us. And we'll do it. Food, you know, if you guys got a good food one out there, that'd be great. We can, there's plenty of different food. There's so many different food categories. We can, you know, we could go on for a while with these. Just doesn't have to be like a genre. It could be like something specific as well. Like, doesn't have to just be like dessert. Like, we can, you know, we can narrow things down. So, but yeah, I mean, those are shows that I would just like laugh by myself to. You know, and then, yeah, the Seinfeld, all the guest character, I mean, geez, Frank and, what's her name, Estelle Costanza? Was that her name?
I think so.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Jerry Stiller, that guy, one of the funniest ever. All right, how about a little shout out to Chase Bernstein and her Denver Nuggets winning the NBA title.
Yeah.
We'll shout them out. Yeah, that's pretty cool. The Denver Nuggets and the Las Vegas Golden Knights both won. It's cool to see new champions.
Yeah.
Good for them. The Golden Knights win the Stanley Cup and the Nuggets win the NBA title. Yeah, let's get somebody new in there. Come on. It's nice to see. Good for those fan bases. Yeah, it's fun when you win title. I mean, we get upset over our teams like Chicago, but I've seen so many titles in my lifetime. Some of these cities they haven't seen shit. Aaron's crying over his Cardinals. I mean, how many freaking World Series do you want to win? Why don't you cry about it?
At least another 11.
Oh, we're 15 games under 500. Yeah, you said they haven't had a losing season since 2007?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good run, man.
It is.
Gosh. I mean, shit. The Cubs had a losing season last season.
Yeah.
How many World Series have you seen the Cardinals win?
Personally, 2.
2. Okay, yeah, that's... Some fan bases don't see jack shit.
Nor should they again for another 108 years.
I don't know. The Cubs... no, I don't think... you got to hope that doesn't happen again.
Yeah, it shouldn't be that long. That's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. But it can happen. It certainly can happen.
Yeah. I think Cleveland is 1948, so they're still...
Yeah, they're the next longest now, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's frickin' long. I've been... You know what popped in my head the other day was... Because, like, I'll eat salad from time to time, but I always am, like, getting the same dressings, and I was wondering, does anyone eat French dressing anymore? You remember the orange little, it's got a fun, like a little tangy, maybe a little zesty taste to it. I can't even really remember the taste, but I remember it being good. And I'm like, is anybody doing French anymore? Because I don't think restaurants really carry it.
Yeah, I don't think so.
It's not offered, like, they're not like, oh, we got balsamic, we got ranch, we got French. No one's spouting out French. You know, we got Caesar dressing. Yeah, French dressing is one of those. French dressing is the pastrami of dressings. It is the forgotten dressing, as pastrami is the forgotten meat. And I remember, I always liked French dressing. I thought it was solid. Aaron, do you recall any experiences with French dressing?
I don't. I'm sure I've had it, but I don't remember it. I mean, I vaguely remember what it looks like.
Because you're not a salad guy.
Yeah, I mean, that's a fair assessment.
It is orange. You don't remember that?
No, I'm getting it mixed up in my head with Thousand Island, so...
Well, Thousand Island is more of a... maybe it's like a coral color,
Yeah.
I want to say. But yeah, I would love to do some French dressing here and there. I think if you do grocery shopping, maybe you'll buy it. I gotta say, this latte with the straw is better. They gave me a straw. You get more of the flavor. So that's good. You want some flavor. But yeah, French dressing. I gotta start getting into more food, and I've been drinking more cold brews lately too, which is coffee, and I still hold my pick of hot chocolate beating coffee though, and I know my dad had a bone to pick with me about that. Still, he can't get over it.
Have you talked to him since he didn't pick up last week?
Yeah.
Did he weigh in on the hot dogs, burgers?
Oh yeah, he said he would have went burgers.
Okay. So just me. Wow.
So that's good. Yeah. I mean, I talked to my brother about it as well, who is a cook, and he's like, yeah, that could go either way, because my brother was like, I could make an argument that burger's best on a skillet or a broiler. Mm-hmm. So he's like, that could go either way. So, but yeah, it was great to get Chris Riggins' expertise on the subject. He really weighed in hard, and that was a fun bracket, because it was also, that's a big league, grilled meats. We had the East and the West. That's a big league. We haven't had those kind of playoffs. We always have just had the 8. All right, let me get into a little Joe code for this week. And Joe code for this week is communication is key in the workplace. We had there was kind of an argument this past week amongst people at my place of work, the Comedy Store, amongst the serving staff, the wait staff, and the door guy staff, the door staff. Just different arguments within the room of like, hey, they're telling us like where to seat people, and we were bumping heads a lot of like, hey, you got to put people here. That person has more people in their section than me, and we got everyone got a little heated. But then we all had a meeting, we talked to each other and calmed each other down and hugged it out, and we just talked about it. You don't want animosity at work. If there's issues, you talk it out and you resolve it right away. You don't let things linger. You don't build up this animosity towards people where it's like, oh, I can't work with this asshole, and then you keep it hidden. No, you gotta hash it out right then and there. And we did that, and now everyone's cool. We're all on the same page, and that's what it's all about. It's about working together and showing love for one another. Saying I love you. A lot of people saying I love you these days. Aaron, have you noticed that at all? A lot of I love yous amongst like friends and colleagues. Are people saying that to you?
No more than usual for me, but I'm sure it's out there. I mean, the world's gotten a little weird, so
yeah.
And people are, people have hit hard times, or we've lost people, so
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm getting a lot of like amongst comedians and like friends and even people that I'm not even that close with. Like they'll see me and they'll leave and they're like, I love you. I'm like, I'm kind of, I'm like, really? And then I say it back because you don't want to be rude. I'm just like, yeah, I love you too. All right, see ya. Even though we're not that tight, but yeah, sure, I do love you. You got to say it back. You know. Yeah, typically I reserve I love yous for family members, but it is nice to say to your friends. Sure, why not? I love you. All right, let's jump into a few emails here. Got a few emails. Don't forget you could email me at joecodepodcast@gmail.com. We're talking food, beer, and men over here, or really anything that you want to talk about. But, you know, those are our big topics. And don't forget, you could book me on Cameo for a fun time. Just did a great cameo for Bear was his name. This was from O'Leary. Thanks, O'Leary, for the cameo. That was fun. We were talking. He wanted me to make fun of Bear, mainly because he is a fan of 4 baseball teams.
What?
Yeah, what's with that, Bear?
That's too many.
That's what O'Leary sent me. Yeah, so he's... That's what I was saying. Yeah, he follows 4 MLB teams. The Cubs, the Guardians, the Angels, and the Padres.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, you can't do that, because then you're giving yourself all this opportunity for success. You're like almost guaranteeing yourself that you're going to have a good year.
Yeah.
Because probably one of those teams is going to be good. Yeah, no, you got to... Your fandom has to be narrowed down.
As of now, though, none of them are good.
Yeah, I guess not. Well, I think the Angels are around 500.
They're not bad.
But yeah,
Texas,
none of those teams are that great right now.
You got Texas and Houston in front of you there still.
Yeah.
The Padres are in 3rd place or something, I think.
Yeah, the Dodgers are good again, right?
And Arizona's in 1st place.
Oh, yeah, I saw Arizona's having a good year. Yeah, you can't pick 4 teams in one sport. Are you kidding me? I've never even heard of that. I mean, 2 maybe.
Yeah.
Like, you have your one, and then you have the one team that you're kind of like, oh, this is my fun kind of team that I like for whatever reason. But not all those teams. But, anyways, thanks, guys. And then, don't forget, you could join the Patreon for $2. Just $2 a month at patreon.com. Or, what is it? At patreon.com/JoeCodePodcast. All right, we got a couple hot emails here coming in. All right, this is from another Joe. Men as food. What's up, Joe and Aaron? If you could describe yourself as an appetizer, what appetizer would you be? I like that. That's good. That's fun. And I read that one and I kept trying to think about it. It's hard to... If I was an appetizer, what would I be? Because I'm kind of... I'm a little rough. Solid. But also a little sweet, kind of. I don't know. Maybe I think maybe I'd be bruschetta.
So you're gonna be bruschetta. I was gonna say your charcuterie, but no, that's bruschetta is an app for sure.
Yeah, that could work. Yeah, I mean a little bread, a little tomato. Yeah, a couple different flavors. A little oregano. I'm a bit of everything. A little solid. I'm a little soft. I think bruschetta is good. Yeah, I mean, charcuterie could work as well. Aaron, what do you think you would be?
As an appetizer.
As an appetizer.
I gotta run through them a little bit. I'm probably a cheese fry of some kind. Yeah.
Maybe a chili cheese fry.
No, it's not even that fancy. Pretty basic. The cheese might not even be good. I don't know.
Maybe it's one of those little cups on the side.
Maybe. I'm thinking more of a melted on top of a pile of fries.
All right. Yeah, I could see that. Or maybe I could see you being one of the big soft pretzel or pretzel bites as well. Big softy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Work.
Yeah, why not? All right, here's one from Hilton. Great name. Like the hotel. All right. Spicy potato taco / Taco Bell app. For starters, I want to say that Taco Bell has hands down the best app in the fast food industry. Yeah, I forget that they have an app. Maybe I should start ordering from the app. I'm going to see. Yeah, so he says they are constantly giving rewards out that include free Taco Bell items. Yeah, we got to get on this app. They also have tiers, in which I am in the fire tier.
Oh, wow.
Birthday rewards and challenges that, i.e., spend $15 or more and receive a free item. Does i.e., when people say that, is that like for example? That's like the written thing.
Technically, EG is for example, but yeah, it's like that.
Same kind of notion.
Yeah.
All right. When you finally get some wheels, Joe, make sure you get the app and start hitting the drive-thru. Secondly, I got a little wild and built a spicy potato taco, added chicken, jalapeno, and creamy jalapeno sauce. It was an absolute hitter. Yeah, see, I've been thinking about trying it with chicken just to see what's up. Okay, it was a hitter. Much love to you, Mo, and A.A. Ron Hilton. Added chicken, jalapeno, and creamy jalapeno sauce. Interesting.
I mean, it's another variation.
Yeah.
It's not how I'd go.
Yeah, I mean, see, I don't know if I want to go 3 add-ons.
Yeah.
I think we're getting a little carried away. I got to be honest there, Hilton. Because the spicy potato, there's already the sauce on it. I forget the name of the sauce, but it's already like a creamy chipotle sauce. So if you're adding creamy jalapeno sauce, I mean, those are now we're just getting too saucy. You know, the sauce is going to be taken over. The sauce can't be doing that. All right. But great. I mean, hey, be an innovator. I like that. Come up with ideas. I do want to try the chicken with the spicy potato soft taco. And all right, this one's from Michael. This is a bit of a long email. He gave us like a game that we could play potentially.
Okay.
And he says, this is our buddy Michael, who's the sitcom king here.
Okay.
He says, hey, Joe, sorry I forgot to send an email for last week's episode. Hey, no problem, pal. I have a new game for you to play, sort of like the food playoff brackets. It's a sitcom character fantasy draft between you and Aaron. I will provide a list of characters and settings for both of you to draft, and then I will create a plot and short pilot episode for your show using your drafted characters and decide whose show wins in the end. The winning show will be based off of the chemistry between the characters and their setting and how successful and funny I believe the show will be. The rules. There will be 2 lists to draft from. One will be characters and the other will be a smaller list of settings. You must draft 2 main characters, 4 side characters, and 1 setting. You can make any of the characters your main or side characters, but your 2 main characters cannot be from the same show. Example, Robert Barone could be a main character, but anyone else from Everybody Loves Raymond could then only be a side character. And by side character, I don't mean they will appear only once in a while. They are on the show almost every episode, but the story focuses around the 2 main characters. The setting is the main location, but the surrounding area will also play a part. You can decide which of you gets the number 1 overall pick and then just rotate picks. You can choose any position to fill with any pick. I will email in my analysis and result for next week's pod. Also, if I missed anybody who you really want to pick, feel free to go off the board to pick someone. Let's get into it. And then he gives a list of the settings and the characters. And then he says, good luck. I look forward to watching your shows in my imagination. So, yeah, this is a game we can play if we want.
That one's from Michael. Okay, now I see it.
He wants us to pick 2 main characters, 4 side characters, and a setting. And then I guess he's going to create a show.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, yeah, we could do that. And then, yeah, because we don't have a bracket.
I like that he has Frasier listed as Frasier.
So you can't pick anybody from the same show.
Yeah. Well, he has them. He has Cheers, Frasier, and Frasier.
Or your 2 main characters can't be from the same show.
That's funny. Okay. I feel like there's a lot of characters on here I don't know that well. I mean, I'm definitely not picking a guy from MASH.
Yeah. And then you got to pick 1 setting.
Yeah.
All right, Aaron, why don't we do it? Here, I'll let you go first. Why don't you pick a setting?
I'm going to pick... I'm going to go cruise ship.
Nice. I'm tempted to go comedy club here. But I don't know. Let me see. City apartment, fancy city apartment. I mean, should I read all the settings for the listeners?
Sure.
Maybe I should.
Yeah.
So the settings choices are a bar, family home, beach house, fancy city apartment, regular city apartment, war zone, office building, stranded island, diner, delivery company, cruise ship, comedy club, valet service. If you think of anything else, you may go off the board. Yeah, sure. I'll say comedy club.
Okay. I was tempted to go war zone. But I think cruise ship is fine.
Yeah. And then we got a big list of characters, including Sam Malone, Cheers Frasier, Woody, Norm, Cliff, Diane, Rebecca, Coach. That's all Cheers characters. Frasier, Niles Crane, Jerry Seinfeld, George Costanza, Elaine Bennis, Kramer, Newman, Charlie Harper, Alan Harper, Berta, the housekeeper, Rose, the stalker. I don't know who any of them are.
That's 2.5 Men.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Charlie and Al. Okay. And then Ross Geller, Joey Chandler, Monica Phoebe, Ray Barone, Robert Barone.
Forgot Rachel there, but okay.
Oh, yeah. Deborah Frank, Marie Barone, Hank and Pac McDougal, Peter McDougal.
I don't know who those are.
I think those are the neighbors.
Okay.
And Everybody Loves Raymond, because I remember him talking about that before. Eric Foreman, Kelso, Jackie Burkhart, Fez, Red Foreman, Bob Pinciotti. That's that 70s show. And then we got Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Will Smith, Uncle Phil, Carlton Banks, Benjamin Hawkeye Pierce, Walter Radar O'Reilly, Maxwell Klinger. I think are those MASH characters?
Yeah, those are MASH.
And then Doug Heffernan, Carrie Heffernan, which is King of Queens.
Yeah.
I know those. All right. So we got to pick 2 main characters and 4 side characters.
Okay.
So, yeah, go ahead, Aaron.
And I got the cruise ship. I want my cruise ship to be captained by Fraser Crane.
Nice. From Fraser.
From Fraser, yeah.
All right. Now, this comedy club has got to be... It's got to be run solid. We can't have people messing around. It is a comedy club still, but I want Red Foreman running it.
Okay.
I think that's fun. Red Foreman running the comedy club. All right, Aaron, one more main character for you.
Another main character. Oh, main character. Okay. That's tough.
Can't be anybody else from Frasier.
Oof, that sucks. Because a cruise ship being run by the Crane brothers would be really funny.
You can have more Frasier people as your side characters, but
Yeah.
according to the rules, the main characters can't be from the same show.
Okay, I'm gonna go. I got somebody with a lot of gravitas, so I'm gonna go with someone a little sillier.
Yeah, we got to have a little fun on that cruise ship.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Joey.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, from Friends.
I like that. All right, now I need someone a little lighter to help Red run this comedy club. You know, because Red's going to be the hard ass. I need someone to be lighthearted and having fun here. I'm going to choose Phoebe from Friends.
I like it.
Yeah. All right, and then just 4. Now we need 4 side characters, and then that's it. And then apparently Michael is going to script us up a little sitcom.
Okay. I'm gonna go with. On this boat, I need someone to be my head of security. I'm going Robert Barone.
Nice. All right, so this comedy club. I'm going to need a seasoned comic in here. So I'm going to take Jerry Seinfeld.
Oof. Yeah, I thought about him for my my cruise ship as well. Okay, I've got 2 guys.
Well, he doesn't say that we can't pick people that have already been chosen.
That's a good rule of thumb anyway.
All right.
Why else would we draft if we're not doing that? I'm going to go Carlton Banks. I need somebody with a high spirit, low intellect.
Yeah, I like that for that cruise ship.
Mm-hmm.
All right, little comedy club. What do I need here? I need a good bartender for this comedy club.
Damn it, I was thinking the same thing.
So I'm taking Sam Malone.
Oh, wow, okay.
That's right.
I'm going to go Woody.
Oh, there you
For
go.
my bartender.
Oh yeah, he'd be a good cruise ship bartender.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I got 2 more to go here. All right, I need a fun kind of server that's going to have a good time in this club with us. I'm going to take Jackie Burkhart
Okay.
from that 70s show. So now this is our last picks.
Yeah. I need a chef. So I'm going Monica from Friends.
Oh, nice. Oh yeah, that's right. I need someone to cook up some wings and stuff. All right, so I also want someone to like book this comedy club. Well, I got Red, but he's more the owner. I got Phoebe. I got Sam. I got Jackie. Who else did I say?
I think that's it. Sam Malone.
Oh no, Jerry, and then I had
Jerry
Jerry.
Seinfeld, yeah.
Yeah, so this will be my last one. All right. Who will be my last pick here? I need a nice up-and-coming comic here. I got Jackie, Elaine, let's see, George, Fraser. Man, this last pick is tough. Who do I want?
Don't you have two more, or you have one more?
Oh, yeah. Let's, this guy's tries to be Mr. Funny. Let's see if he could do it on stage. I'm going to take Chandler Bing
Oh, good. Yeah.
to round out my comedy club.
Yeah, I've got reports that there's a stowaway on the cruise ship that has not been accounted for on the manifest, and that man's name is, or we're finding out that man's name is Cosmo Kramer, the ass man.
No. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he snuck onto the ship. All right, this is pretty fun. I like this. All right, so yeah, he's gonna. All right, so Michael will. You two can decide. I will email in my analysis and results for next week. Also, if I missed anybody, okay, he's going to. He's going to create a short pilot. Yeah, interesting. So Aaron's show has takes place on a cruise ship.
Yep.
With Frasier and
Joey
Tribbiani as the main characters, and the side characters of
Robert
Barone,
Monica Geller,
Woody from Cheers,
and Kramer.
and then Kramer.
Yeah.
And
Carlton. I got Carlton as well.
Oh yeah, and Carlton.
So I feel like that's maybe too many, but whatever.
So I've got a comedy club. My show is in a comedy club with Red Foreman and Phoebe. I don't remember her last name.
Phoebe Buffet.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, how could I forget that?
Yeah.
Phoebe Buffet from Friends. And then I have side characters of Jerry Seinfeld. I've got Sam Malone, Jackie Burkhart, and Chandler Bing. All right, yeah. There you have it, Michael. Should be fun. So, yeah, that's it. Those are my emails. We've got, I believe, some comments to get into.
Sure.
And that should do it after that.
Yeah. Well, it looks like Kobe missed our recording by a hair. So he put the championship round up, hamburgers versus hot dogs.
Yeah.
Who's going to take the meat on the grill championship? We established that was hamburgers in 7. Let's see. James Hayden says, what era of music do you think would be best to see live during its prime? Would it be seeing hair metal, glam rock, 90s rap, or getting down with some opera back in the 1800s? Remember, it's not just about the music, but also the ambience of the times.
Yeah, I saw. That's a great question. I mean, yeah. I mean, I feel like it would be, I mean, I would imagine back if it was like 60s, 70s, if you were at like the Beatles or the Rolling Stones.
Yeah.
That had to be pretty legendary.
Although seeing the Beatles live was actually really annoying because the women are just screaming the entire time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so let's, taking in the ambiance and all that. Yeah, I try to imagine you got to take in the concerts being fun and all that. Yeah, this is tough. What are some examples of eras that he gave again?
Hair metal on the Sunset Strip.
Yeah.
Glam rock in the late 70s. 90s rap, or getting down with some opera back in the 1800s. I mean, that's, obviously just an example.
Yeah, I mean, perhaps. I could see the hair metal concerts being a lot of fun back in the 80s.
For sure, yeah, I think so. I think 90s rap would be dangerous.
Yeah, 90s rap could be dangerous.
Legitimately being shot.
I would say 90s alternative, when that was big, I feel like those would be fun as well.
Yeah. I just don't think for ambiance, I don't think there was.
I think an overall ambiance of like fun and people having like a good party time would probably be the 80s hair metal concerts.
It might be.
Or what about like Elvis back in the, like, that would also be women screaming probably.
Potentially. I feel like at the onset, they didn't know how to react. So I don't know if that would be like, if they'd be like super tense.
Yeah.
But it would be pretty awesome to be there and be into it.
As an overall genre, yeah. I mean, 70s rock though too, like, Led Zeppelin and all those bands.
Yeah. Yeah. I just don't know if the ambient, like, again, the ambiance, is the 70s a great time to be alive? Is it like, there's a lot of problems obviously in the U.S. during the 70s.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's maybe the 60s.
Oh yeah, the 60s. Yeah, like some of those fun, like the Mamas and Papas.
Yeah, or that's the San Francisco scene, or like the late 60s in London had to have been pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Because everything's popping off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about glam rock. I think that'd be maybe too weird in the crowd.
What constitutes glam rock?
Like Bowie.
Oh, okay.
The early Velvet Underground, probably.
Yeah. Kiss would probably be glam rock also.
Yeah, Kiss would probably fit in there.
Like anybody that's wearing a lot of makeup.
Yeah. Definitely not. I definitely don't want to go to opera. It's.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I mean, probably 80s hair metal. Or 90s alternative rock, just because I like the music so much, and I probably would have a good time no matter what.
Yeah.
Is that what you're feeling?
Well, I'm just thinking of the ambiance. I'd probably go late 60s, England.
Yeah, that would be good as well.
See all those bands taking off, and maybe catch the end of the Beatles, but probably not.
For sure.
Yeah. Where everyone's kind of in pseudo suits with bushy hair, and even the Stones are in, like, dressed. It's crazy.
Yeah, going to a Stones concert back then would be sick.
Yeah. And you got, like, the Yardbirds. There's just a ton of, like, pop acts back then.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What?
60s Motown.
Yeah, that would be fun.
But is it? Because, like, there was so much trouble in that era. Like, obviously that music's amazing, but like to go to Detroit in '68, it's like that's a fucking powder keg. There's like literally there's riots in '68, like
Jeez.
During the World Series or right before. Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, that music's great.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I'm like looking back at it. I'm like, man, the world sucks.
Yeah, there's been a lot of issues.
There's a lot of turmoil, no matter what decade you're in.
Yeah.
There's poverty. It's like, oh man.
Yeah, there's been a lot of problems.
Okay, we got Jack8732 says, I love how Riggins gets genuinely excited about the food conversations.
Yeah, I love it too. It gets me fired up.
Let's see. 19144 Troy says, just found Joe Code recently, so I'm working my way back And what a gift to see JT in all his glory. Well, this is on his first appearance, episode 64.
Yeah, get yourself caught up on Joko. Thanks for coming along for the ride.
Okay. Nico Chavez says, for the championship round, hot dogs versus hamburgers, let me ask you this. What kind of grill, propane or charcoal? I think burgers are way better on charcoal. This was my deciding factor.
Yeah, I guess we didn't really discuss that.
No.
But,
I think everything's better on charcoal.
yeah.
So.
Yeah, I like
it's kind of
charcoal.
an even playing field.
Yeah.
Let's see. IBWMS2228 says, the reliable Mr. Riggins strikes again. Just throwing this out there. Joe, if you do make a return to sports, not only softball, in parentheses, you should consider making Joe Code videos of you competing in random sports.
Yeah, maybe. Like what? Maybe pickleball? I know that's all the craze.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Not good for sound, I'll tell you. Yeah. Like random track events? I don't know.
Yeah, that could be. Yeah, maybe some shot putting.
Yeah.
Javelin.
Yeah. Let's see. Dick Blaster. I can't believe I have to say that every week.
Love it.
Says, the Hogmaster coming in our ear pussies like the legend he is. That's a response to last week's episode.
Yeah.
Let's see. Trace Barber, 5459, says, Joe Marrese, how many baseball parks have you been to and which ones have been your favorite based on the food, beer, and fan atmosphere? He also says, by the way, thanks, Aaron, for pronouncing my name right. I am more often than not called Tracy, even though my name is spelled Trace, Trace. Thank you, and keep the hog big and the pod great.
Yeah, I've probably been to the most... baseball stadiums are probably the most professional stadiums I've been to any sport.
Yeah.
So I've been to Wrigley Field. I've been to Guaranteed Rate Field, which is where the White Sox play, if anybody knows. I've been to Miller Park in Milwaukee.
Nice.
I've been to Coors Field.
Which is now American Family Center.
What is?
Miller Park.
What is it now?
American Family Stadium or something like that.
Can they stop renaming these?
It's an insurance company. Yeah. It's,
okay, Milwaukee Brewers Stadium.
Yeah. I know, I'm just saying.
What did I say after that? Coors Field. Is that still Coors Field?
Yes, it is.
I've been to whatever it's called now in San Francisco. I know they changed the name again. It's not AT&T Park anymore.
Oracle
Park. Mm-hmm. I've been to Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles, and I've been to Angel Stadium in Anaheim. I think that's it. Yeah, I think those 7.
That's pretty good.
If anything else comes up. Yeah, no, I think that's it. I haven't been to Petco Park. I've been like outside it and around it, but I never actually went into a game there.
Get you some, yeah.
Yeah, so that's the only one that I was like, wait, have I been to that? No, I have not. So with food and everything combined, I mean, Oracle Park is tough to beat there on the San Francisco Bay. That's a beautiful stadium, just as far as ambiance. Mm-hmm. The food's great. They have good beer. I mean, I'm a bit of a homer when it comes to things also. So Wrigley Field for me is a hot dog at Wrigley Field's fantastic. Some old style beers and just the overall atmosphere there is, so my top 2 would be Wrigley Field and then Oracle Park. All those other stadiums, too, have cool things about it. Mm-hmm. You know, Dodger Stadium's a little older, kind of whatever. Angel Stadium's pretty cool. I thought Miller Park was whatever. Guaranteed Rate. They have good food there on the south side. And then Coors Field is pretty cool, I guess. I don't know. Aaron, what do you think?
Okay, so I've been to Petco, Angel Stadium, Dodger Stadium, Oracle Park with Giants. I've been to the A's in Oakland, and I just went to Seattle for the first time.
Nice.
Which its name is escaping me. It's not Safeco anymore.
That's what I was going to say, so it
yeah,
could be
it's
named anything at this point. Clorox Stadium,
Damn, it's right in the tip of my tongue.
Prime Stadium. I'm just looking at things that I'm seeing in the room.
It's something we all use or something. It's like a
Starbucks Stadium.
No, that would make sense though. I've been to Wrigley. I've been to Arizona, which is no longer Chase Field, but
I assume you've been to Busch Stadium.
I have not.
You have not?
I've never been to St. Louis.
Damn.
I was supposed to go in 2020, and we all know how that worked out.
Yeah.
But I did have a cardboard cutout there.
What do you mean?
You could buy a cardboard cutout, and they put of you in the stands.
Oh.
I did that, yeah. I was in left center.
Nice.
And I've been to Old Yankee Stadium. The actual house that Ruth built. I was there.
Oh,
I was
nice.
there for the final series of that. I was there on the Friday against Tampa Bay. To me, my favorite, hands down, is Petco Park.
Yeah.
For beer food fan atmosphere. There's so many food options. It's just a great place to be. It's right downtown. It's great. You could be there with kids. You could be there with your buddies. And the weather's always nice. San Francisco gets a little cold. It is obviously a beautiful stadium.
Yeah, that's the thing. I was at a game in July. I was wearing a jacket.
Yeah.
In San Francisco. And like a flannel, too. It was like 55 degrees.
Yeah. Wrigley's awesome. There's no doubt about how awesome Wrigley is.
Yeah.
Seattle was really cool. And it had a lot of older elements to it, like a lot of wrought iron on the outside, like Wrigley.
Okay.
Like they built it like an old style park, even though it's a new, retractable roof stadium. And I thought Arizona was really cool. Like, I love the idea that it's like a warehouse and there's a field inside of it.
Yeah, and then they got that pool out there in right center.
Yeah.
Is that still called Bank One?
No, it was Chase, and now I think it's something else. But it was Chase Field.
Yeah, I got to make my way into Petco.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
It's getting better. They keep adding to it.
Nice.
Yeah, obviously I have to make my way to Busch, but it just hasn't. It's not easy to get to, and it's not cheap to get to.
Right.
We were going to do a weekend where it was Kansas City was in town the same weekend as the Cardinals, so we were going to go to one game and then the other game in Kansas City the next day.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
But it didn't work out with the pandemic, and then it's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Liquid Butter Alternative says, not going to lie, I thought the title of this episode was breastfeeding. He's referring to Beasting and Feasting, episode 103.
Yeah, Beasting and Feasting was mentioned in one of the comments, and I loved that phrase, and I had to name the episode. Yeah. So I forgot who said that, but thanks a lot for for basically titling the episode.
Troy is back. He's on the episode with you and Chad for the first time. He says, I love how Joe can't respond to Chad's flirting. Just hysterical. Brandon Tyler did his thing.
Yeah, thanks, Brandon. Love it.
Let's see. Hip Hop Keychains says, listen to the newest episode of Joe Code while on my way to a poker tournament, and hearing Aaron say he is a poker guy was electricity in my veins. This is $160. Nightly is surely mine tonight. Much love from Philly. # Coder for life. What does Joe think about all these Canadian wildfires / wildfires in general? Could his hog be used to save us? Maybe just dropping dong on them, or even a wicked pisser after some Millers.
Well, yeah, I hope you won at the casino. Yeah, if I can put the fires out with my hog, I will gladly offer my services free of charge. I would love to do that. Yeah, if I take down a bunch of Millers, I'll help. The piss stream will keep going. We'll put those fires right out.
Let's see. Sam OLCFCO says, Joe, a few thoughts inspired by this ep. He's talking about last ep, 103.
Yeah.
One, your pastrami convo has me thinking we need a Joe Code sandwich calendar. I need to know when it's that time of year again for pastrami. February? Yep, time for that Philly cheesesteak. Maybe with pics of you enjoying a sandwich from that month. I'd buy that. 2, can we get a beer playoff bracket going? Thanks, Joe. Great app.
Yeah, beer playoff bracket would be fun. And then, but again, Aaron really couldn't participate. Yeah, a sandwich calendar's a fun idea. Yeah, because, yeah, I really eat sandwiches, yeah, based off of like, oh, I haven't had this in a little while. I need to try more of this. So really to schedule the sandwiches would be the way to go. Instead of forgetting about a certain meat for a while, just schedule it so you know when to eat it. So a sandwich calendar would be fun, and that could be a good something that I could coin. That'd be cool. Come up with the sandwich calendar. I like that. Good thinking.
Okay, let's see. Joe, this is Jeff from Jeff Nadu. Says, Joe, any advice for attending a strip club with your boys?
I mean, my advice would be don't go, save your money. But I guess, I mean, my advice would be, I'd be careful how much you spend. Don't spend all your money. Because they're going to want you to spend all of it. Every last dime you got. So, you got to have fun, but have some budget control. Make sure you don't overdo it. And of course, be respectful to the staff and the women, and you know, don't go crazy in there. Just have fun and yeah, watch your spending.
And whatever you do, don't be the guy who shows up in athletic shorts. It's creepy and weird, and everyone knows what you're here for.
Yeah, that's yeah, it's a weird move.
Let's see. Dizzle Bizzle 8424 says Jesse Juicy Jet Ski is killing it. That's on her episode 90.
Yeah, she is.
And then we got MSLI253 says, Joe, 1,000% tried the spicy potato with steak and ground beef. Not even a comparison. Steak is substantial.
Right.
Sour cream was not an overwhelming factor with my order, but steak all day.
For sure. I agree. Yeah, the sour cream, you could go either way with it. I mean, I like it, just a little added bonus, but you don't really need it. But yeah, the steak versus the ground beef, the steak is the clear winner.
Yeah. Let's see. Pistol Pete 69 says, hey, Joe and Aaron, if you had to go on a skiing trip at a remote cabin in the hills, but got snowed in and trapped for 5 months with limited supplies, 30 water bottles, a 12-pack of Lone Star Light, and minimal food, who would you rather be trapped with, Ray or Robert Barone from Everybody Loves Raymond? Who would be more tolerable, Which one of them do you think would go crazy first and try and kill and eat you after the food supplies was gone?
I don't know. I feel like Raymond would be more tolerable. I could see Robert getting a little too panicky and freaking out.
Robert was prone to outbursts of panic.
Yeah.
He's also a much larger man, so he would require more. Yeah. I mean, 5 months of 30 bottles of water it's going to be tough no matter how you slice it.
Yeah. But I'm going to take my chances with Raymond.
Yeah, me too. I think that's the call. But I like these scenarios.
Yeah.
2-Bit Matthews just says Unga Bunga. I don't know if we didn't reference Captain Caveman on last episode, but that's one of his things.
I think that translates to something. I remember reading it.
Okay. And then Troy on Strider's episode 70, says 0 chance Strider is not rocking a hog. He would argue that, but, you know.
Yeah, I mean, he says it's tiny.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Unga Bunga translates to, it means to him. To him.
To him.
T-O him, yeah.
Weird.
Interesting.
Okay. I don't understand the context of that, but all good.
Yeah. Is that all?
That is all of them.
All right,
That's
that's
our
all.
comments. We are all caught up.
Great comments, everyone. Thanks a lot for your comments. And let me just do This Is Great here. And then This Is Great is getting the local business discount. I mentioned Mel's that I go to after work, where I did the sour cream pancakes. And every time we go to Mel's, like if we're wearing our Comedy Store stuff, they give us the local business discount, which is upwards of 25% off.
Wow. That's
Oh, isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
25% off. And I'll tell you what, because this is on the Sunset Strip, this is not a cheap spot.
No.
So to get that local biz discount is a wonderful, beautiful thing, and keeps me coming back and makes me tip well. I'll tip high. You guys hooking us up, Mel's, you are great. Thank you guys for the local biz discount.
Yeah. Basically, anytime you offer something like that amount's probably coming back to you in tip.
Yeah.
So why not do it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's what I do. All right. Yeah, that'll do it.
For a second, I was like, so does that mean you owe Sour Cream Dave change?
Yeah. Well, it's funny. Sour Cream Dave actually, he sent me, what did he send me here? He sent me another Venmo, and he said, here we go. He goes, I think you should have me on the pod. I've started a wildfire with the sour cream topic. I think it would be a fun conversation. What do you think? And he sent me $10. He's trying to bribe his way on. Dave.
I don't think that's how it works.
Yeah, Dave, it's possible. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Let me see. We might have you on. I do. Is he the one that started it all? I guess.
He accepted the name, so he must be.
Yeah, because he did call himself Sour Cream Dave. Yeah, so I think he did start it all. So yeah, it could be worth having you on, Dave. I'll be in touch. But yeah, that'll do it. Great week this week. We had Flag Day, Father's Day, which Flag Day I learned is just honoring the fact that we have a flag, basically. The Stars and Stripes was commemorated in 1777. I mean, the thing with Flag Day, like, just mix it in with 4th of July. It's kind of all,
Yeah.
you know, it's like, That's why no one really. There's no Flag Day celebration, but. All right, happy Father's Day. I think we said this last week, but Aaron and all the dads out there, my dad, happy Father's Day.
Thanks.
And yeah, that's going to be it. Coders, thanks a lot. Thanks for being a big part of this podcast and writing in and, giving us fun topics and little games and brackets to play with. We love it. This is a great podcast. Interactive with the fans. We love it, guys. Thanks a lot. That is this episode of Joe Code. I'm Joe Marrese.